y'all for tapping in with us tonight. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for choosing us to hang out with. Start your pregame for Friday night. Y'all tap in with us on the IG and hit me at my DM. Let me know where it's at tonight so we can pull up on y'all. Let me know if y'all smoking that good indica. Tap in. That's the Answer Morgan Show on IG. Don't forget Sandy Pants.
Hey.
What's up with it, Chico? Let me know what's going on. What you was up to this weekend? What you get into?
Well, I pulled up to this event that was done in MacArthur Park.
Okay.
Radiotron. I've never heard of it until just recently.
Radiotron.
And, yeah,
That's
I pulled
what's up.
up hip hop. It's their 36th annual.
36?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
what's up.
I had never heard of it. I mean, it was dope. There was a lot of performers. Graffiti.
That's what's up. That sounds like the culture right there.
Vendors, culture. It was amazing. It was
That's what's up.
dope
MacArthur
ass show.
Park?
Yep.
That's what's up. Shout out to everybody
Hey,
that
it's a
pulled up to
free
Radiotron.
event. Yeah, this is something where all the families and everybody should just come and join.
doubt.
And it's talking about history. So we
That's
had a
what's
lot of
up.
artists that night. So it was pretty dope.
But yo, we got a hell of a show for y'all tonight. We got a legend in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna even talk too much more about it. We're gonna get him
No.
on and
We gonna surprise
we
you
gonna
guys.
do it like that though. My boy EJ the DJ straight out of Watts. He gonna play us some more of that West Coast shit. You understand me? And we gonna hold it down. You know what I'm saying? You know me, it's Shice B from Pasadena where the grass is greener. Understand me?
Where the grass is greener.
Thank you.
Ratchet,
110 to
ratchet,
the end. Hey, y'all know how we do it right here on Dash Radio, Native Rhymes channel every Friday night, 9/11. We go up.
Hey, y'all,
Turn up show.
We finna go West Coast
Turn
real
up
quick
crew.
before we get our first guest on. We finna go West Coast. We're gonna go some classic West Coast. We're gonna go some new West Coast. But we just gonna go straight West Coast. So all my people from the East Coast don't tune out. But
They love the West Coast.
we finna go West Coast right now,
Like
y'all.
Snoop said, y'all don't love Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
I can't stand the West
The
without
West Coast.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's get it.
Hey, listen! It's Friday, and you're in the mix with EJ the DJ and the Turn Up Crew.
Yeah, that's EJ the DJ. It's a bad motherfucker right there, boy. That EJ the DJ, boy. Keep the Turn Up Crew turned up.
Yeah.
Right now, we got a legend in the building.
Yeah.
Shout out OG Frost, y'all.
Yes, man. What's good? What's good, everybody? How
Man, what's up,
everybody
OG?
feeling?
Man, thanks for coming through, bro. We appreciate it, man. The blessings, you know what I'm saying? Give us the game, you know what I'm saying? OG status, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in here is a fan of you, bro. We all, you know what I'm saying, familiar with your music. You understand me?
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? Thank you for coming through, man.
Man, all good, man. Friday night, man. Come on.
Man, thank you. It's time to go up, man.
Yes.
So what you been doing lately, man?
Besides open heart surgery and
Yeah,
all that, I mean, man, I had a triple bypass open heart surgery. It didn't go so well, and one of the arteries that they actually harvested in the main aorta collapsed, and we had to go right back in with some stents to blow it open. So we're working on it, man. They said my heart aged like a 80, 90-year-old man, but man, I'm still pushing every day. Every day on this side of the dirt is a good day. You know
Every
what
day.
I'm saying? Like,
Now you just
every
said
day.
you didn't have open heart surgery, right? You was standing here like a soldier though. Like you look good, bro. You done had all that.
I mean, but
Shit.
a couple of weeks ago was his birthday party, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I seen him rocking the stage like, boy, like
Yeah, you talking open heart surgery right here like a real soldier. Like you just, it's all good.
And man, I get the clearance and the go and the green from my docs, man, from my
Right.
doctors in cardio. They tell me to get your heart pumping, get
Right.
it going.
Oh, that's
and
good.
They see that and they're like, man, I get like credit checks for the cardio stuff. So man, I'm
That's
pretty
what's
good.
up, man. I'm glad you all right, man. I'm glad you're here right now.
I heard you giving it up for Dina, man. I lived in Dina for 18 years.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Well, you already know what it
that's
is,
what I'm talking
then.
about.
You already know what it is.
We call it Rasa Dina.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. We call it Afghanistan though, but that's another thing too. You understand me? But you know, that's what's
That's
up
right.
though, man. You
Yeah.
know all about the city. But you know, I had the pleasure of running into you in clubs years ago, man. And you know what I'm saying? When I
Yes,
was
yes.
coming up, bro, you had a song that had the whole the city, the country, I'm sure, was, you know what I'm saying, rocking to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and,
had
you
a
know,
couple of them.
I know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I even see the, you know, you grew in the game. You came in the game as Kid Frost. Now you OG Frost. You know what I'm saying? We want to
Yeah.
give you your respect. I mean, give you your
Yeah.
flowers while you still here, OG. You know what I'm saying?
I had to separate myself from my son Scoop DeVille. You
Right,
know what
right,
I mean?
right,
'Cause
right.
All his
Right.
production and
Right.
everything that he got going, I kind of like wanted to
Okay.
like take the kid away from it and
Yeah.
let him know that, you know,
Yeah, that's what's up.
he had a scholar behind him to
No doubt.
raise him up.
No
you
doubt,
go.
no doubt.
Hey.
Shout outs to Scoop.
So, It's your boy Enough Said. I represent for the IE, but also I'm from Pasadena, so you know I
That's
rep
right.
that Dena as well. But in the IE, man, I don't even know if you know. I'm sure you know how you go up in the IE.
Yeah.
99.1, they kill your records
Yeah.
every day, all day.
Don't they use my record for the weather thing?
Little weather control. Yep. So 99.1. Shout out to the Hunger Kalisha. Make sure y'all paying OG Frost. You know what I'm saying?
everything.
ODM, right?
ODM, yeah,
that's real.
Yeah.
Lighter shade of brown.
Yeah. So what is the difference between you and cats that have fallen off from the time when you started? Because I'm old enough to remember when you first kicked off, and like I know in the IE you had San Bernardino popping.
Yeah,
and blacks and browns was
Shout outs to the 909. For
yeah,
sure, man.
yes sir. So what did you do different from those cats, and you know why are you still here?
I think the reason why we're still around is because of the alliances that we build, like Snoop and people like that. Like, you know, when we went and did the Vato video with Snoop, I made sure it was a point to keep my son out of school that day, to go in there, and then we were in the trailer actually playing beats, and Snoop walked in, and by that night they were already in the studio with Fab and Short on one of my son's tracks,
Right.
and that was Life of the Party.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
that's the slapper.
It's crazy to have you sitting right here, man, because like I say, I was talking to Shice a few days ago. I'm saying we had some heavy hitters in that same chair, and to have you come in as a legend, you're not an OG, you're a legend in the game.
That's what's
Living
up.
legend.
To have you come
when
in and and bless us, that's
Yeah.
like one of the biggest compliments you could have done for us as a
No
radio
doubt.
show.
all love to DJ Ski, man.
No doubt. Shout out DJ
You know what I
Ski
mean?
again, man.
Dash Radio.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people that are in the industry now, man, they just got the rules missing, and it just ain't the same, man.
No
Like
doubt.
when we were out there, where you had to really hone your skills as an MC. First and foremost, I am an MC. Like I'm real hip hop.
Real, no doubt.
You know what I mean? After that, you know, 5.5 million records sold later, man.
That
I'm
part
still
right there.
here.
Say that.
Hey, this the Answer Morva show, y'all. Y'all come over here and y'all get game from us. You understand me? Y'all get good game from the Answer Morva show. Shout out OG Frost in the building, man. Really blessing us
Yeah.
and really teaching the youth, you know what I'm saying,
And
how
I
to really
put
be
on-
solid
I
in this
put on-
game.
I put on a lot of people, man. I really did. Like, I got SPM's $2.5 million deal with Universal.
Man.
I got Baby Bash on. I had Baby
Baby
Bash was
Bash.
my
Man,
hype
shout out
man.
Baby Bash, man. If y'all don't know, shout out to Bay Area.
Yep.
No doubt,
You
man.
go up in the IE too.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, I have to be totally 100% honest. In our genre of that so-called Chicano rap, there's only really a core structure, a handful of people. You got like the new artists that are coming out representing on the West Coast of LA on that tip. You got probably like Misfit Soto, maybe, you know,
Right.
like
Shout out Mr.
there's
Soto.
certain-
We had him up in here a couple weeks ago.
There's a few of them that are really honing skills and really trying to come
Oh yeah,
out
he
the right
he
way.
got bars though.
Yeah.
He came up in here, you know, he got his respect. He's like, okay, you serious with this shit.
Yeah.
No doubt, man.
There's a good handful of few, man. Shout outs to everybody that's still pushing from even back then, you know, the little Unos and, you know, everybody that's, you know, he's trying to do a lot with the Latin lockdown to try to give us a platform to actually go out in the United States and actually do shows and stuff. So
No doubt, no doubt.
I'm actually working on a movie right now with Moctezuma Esparza. If you don't know who he is, you can Google that name, Moctezuma Esparza. He directed Selena, Dorothy Dandridge,
Okay.
Milagro Beanfield, Lincoln, Gettysburg. They
big
just
time.
finished the.
Are you in the movie or are you just helping?
They actually bought the life rights to my story, so
Okay.
they're actually gonna put out.
hell yeah.
Oh, that's
they're gonna
big.
put out-
The
So we've
Frost
been-
movie, huh?
Yeah, we've been working a lot, man. We've been working with Jesse Terrero.
Okay.
Now,
And we're over
is this
at-
the
we're
first
over
time you're
creating-
saying this? Is this on the Answer
Yeah,
More
pretty much
show?
on the air.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's pretty new.
I just
We
wanted to
got
make
the
sure.
exclusive.
We got the exclusive.
Yeah,
looking out.
And you know Jesse, he done all the 50s movies. You
Yeah.
know, he just came back doing a movie in Argentina with Nicky Jam and Robert
Okay.
De Niro. So we're actually creating a situation right now for Netflix. So
That's
I mean,
what's up.
you're
I
gonna
got
see.
Netflix. I got Netflix.
Exactly. I got my
They wanna
mama's
tell-
password
They want to tell
for
this-
Netflix.
They want to tell my story, man. It's pretty unique. I actually went and spent $10,000 of my own money, and I went to Dr. Philip Straw from Optimal Health, and I had infrared stem cell light treatment shot through my body to take away a lot of the stuff of the diabetes. Through that, I learned a lot, and through that knowledge, I felt like in our urban community with blacks and Latinos, diabetes is plaguing these kids
No doubt.
from
Yep.
Birth.
13 to like 26 at such an alarming rate, but there's no awareness in the urban community where they're actually bringing teaching. So I started a foundation, the Kid Frost Diabetes Awareness Foundation, and we're actually starting to gain momentum. On July 6th, we're going to be at CPAC in Ontario, actually, in the 909.
Okay.
And we're doing the first Kid Frost Youth Walk. So I'm actually going to take these kids, and we're
doubt.
just trying to, our motto is for kids to go outside and play for an hour a day. And we're actually trying to take away the devices and these Fortnites and these Call of Duties and kind of bring them down to a low medium and get your kids outside more, man, like we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Playing pole-to-pole
Climbing fences and
football
shit.
Ding
you know what I
dong
mean?
ditch.
Yeah, ding dong ditch.
We
Drinking out the
also
water
need
hose type of shit.
volunteers.
Kick
We
the
need
can.
volunteers, you
Workups,
guys.
all that type of shit.
Jump the neighbor.
Alright, go
all
get
that.
it.
All that
Yeah.
type of
Definitely.
that adventurous
You
shit.
never played
Yeah.
Jump the Neighbor?
Oh yeah.
You never
Oh,
rode on the
girl,
back
you-
of an ice cream truck?
I mean, I don't mean it like that.
I mean,
but
we wasn't like hurting them, but
Yeah.
that was.
Latinos
Yeah.
was
Like
like
hide and seek,
no,
that's
but you
about
gotta
it.
understand.
You
Like
had
where I
more
grew up
people
in
in
East
one house.
LA, Latinos, we're Chicanos is a subculture within Latinos.
Right.
People don't realize that. Like we're a small portion. There's millions of Latinos that never even heard of Kid Frost, never even heard La Raza. You guys
Right.
gotta understand that. So these different dialects when they would come in. You know,
got
I mean, not
records,
even to say it like that, but there was a family in our little block right there, but they weren't from Mexico.
Right.
You know, I don't even want to shout out like where they from, but they couldn't come outside. It was a trip, and I feel bad now that I look back as I'm older. But we wouldn't let them outside. As soon as they would come outside, we
own
would
'em.
chase them
Yeah.
and just chase them around the blocks until they really started coming after us. And the funny thing about it is that their heads, like all the little kids, they were shaped like lemon heads. So we used to go. So we would drive by their house and then yell out, "Cabeza de limonada!" Like, you know, the lemon heads, and they would come out.
Yeah.
After they would stay in the house, but after that, their pride of them
Yeah, they
being
started
Latinos,
running.
they
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
coming out
Yeah,
and
they ain't gonna keep
get
running.
down with us.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let's do it then. We're the lemon heads. Like, you know?
That's what's up.
For the record, this was before bullying and shaming existed.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
Get away with all this.
That wasn't
You can't get away with it.
Can't get away
now,
with this
like,
stuff now.
know
You
what
can't
I
be a
mean?
kid no more.
Yeah.
That was fun. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the real though, we do need volunteers. So you guys, every time he posts the flyer, hit him up.
Shout it out one more time.
Yeah.
Shout,
Yeah,
give
what
us all the
time? What
information
time
again.
is it
Yeah.
This is
happening?
July
It's gonna-
6th.
July 6th, and the actual walk is gonna start at 10 a.m. And then after that, 12 o'clock is gonna be the car show. And they got Rich Garcia. They got
And this
a
is
bunch of
Ontario,
artists are
right?
coming out.
We're
Yeah,
at in Ontario. Give
at
us
CPAC.
Okay, at CPAC in Ontario.
Yep.
Y'all
at
tap in.
CPAC.
I'm gonna pull up.
Yep.
No doubt. What time? What time is this?
It's gonna be a pretty much all day event. Like we're gonna go on and do like I said, we're gonna do the walk first. And I teamed up with these kids. They're called the Little Prickers
Okay.
out of LA. Out of IE.
Okay.
And the Little Prickers are kids with type 1 and type 2 diabetes, but they always got to prick
The
their
prickers,
skin.
huh? Okay, I get
and
it.
they're like, they got to give themselves insulin shots. So these kids really go through it. Like they actually have needles that are actually they're injecting their own cells, and it's like to see some of them that have been doing that for so long. These kids. Man, some of their skin, like you touch them on the side where they're injecting in their injection point, and it's like almost like touching a leather baseball glove.
Right.
Like they've gone through so much. And so shout outs to all the little prickers who are coming out with us. And man, like I said, man, the Diabetes Awareness Foundation, I think now is gonna be my calling. That
Yeah, no
even
doubt.
when I'm dead and gone, like it's gonna be something that we push. And so man, if you see that, the Kid Frost Youth Walk, man, bring your kids out if you're dealing with
everything.
anything, and we're trying to really bring child obesity to a halt, man.
That's real. Stop feeding your kids that bullshit. On some real
Exactly.
shit.
That part.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
everything.
It's
Yep.
so accessible and easy to do, but
Man.
it's
On
worth
everything.
it
That's
if
that
you-
lazy
if you do
parenting
not.
bullshit though.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna go there right
And
now. but-
adults
you know what I'm
eating the
saying?
corner
That's
pieces
real.
of cake.
That's real shit.
Like I do all the time.
But
Slice of
Frost, you said
lettuce.
it's a lot of people out there that Latinos that probably never even heard your song, right? But if they listen to this, damn it, they gonna hear it tonight.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Hopefully,
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? So go and shout it, go introduce it to the people, man. Let them know.
All right, this is it right here, man. The first of it, man. One of the first platinum records that we put out, man. As a Latino, I'm the first Mexican artist, Latino artist that went top 40 2 times with La Raza and No Sunshine, man. I think this is it right here. This is for the house. It's OG Kid Frost, and you know that I love it because I'm right here chilling on some more of it.
Yeah, that's EJ the DJ, y'all. Want to say shout out to OG Frost, man. Thanks for coming through, man. Thanks for blessing us with that historic story of the LA legend, man. Some of the biggest records coming out of the city, man.
Yeah, that was dope.
And y'all stay tuned. We got something dropping on Netflix, and we want y'all to come through for the diabetes walk we got going on July 6th, man. So y'all tap in with OG Frost on IG to follow up on that.
Hey, BET weekend was lit.
I
Man,
know. I
listen.
saw Prism at somebody.
Prism? Whoa.
What?
Mozzie.
Oh. Shout out to 92.3 The Real. Shout out to Power 106 because they gave us shout out, y'all, over at the BT Experience. You know what I'm saying? At the LA Convention Center. I want to say shout out to my boy, That Goon Sits, my boy Sean. He had a pool party in the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Man.
Y'all missed out too. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Man, check it out.
Hey, I seen a pool
My boy
party.
gonna be here. Sean will be here in a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying, to promote his next situation. So we want everybody to pull up right here every Friday night, 9 to 11. You never know what you might learn. You might find out about. You understand me? Tonight we got another hot guest out of the city of Pasadena. This man working hard, yo. Every time I open up my Instagram, I see another video by the homie right here. We got Uno Mass in the building, y'all.
Yo, what it do?
What's up with you, bro?
Oh, man, just good, man. Blessed.
Man, thank you for coming through, dog.
For sure, man. Appreciate that love, my nigga, off top.
All the time, man. Let the people out there know a little bit about yourself, man. Let them know your background and all that.
For sure. My name Uno Mash. I'm from Pasadena, California. You know,
That part.
City of Roses, born and raised,
Yeah.
you know. Been at this rap shit for a minute now, just trying to get it like the next nigga, just trying to find my own rhythm, you know, trying to bring everybody I can with me at the same time, you know. I'm just a nigga that love my city, a nigga that love hip hop, a nigga that love real music, you know. That's what I'm about. In the end of it, I'm just really in love with the music, you know.
That's what's up. I like to see your passion, and I definitely like to see your work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, every time I'm scrolling up, I see you working, bro. You doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I say, you know, I got to get this brother in here. You know what I'm saying? Help him get shed some light on what he doing in his situation. Let the world know. Uno Mash here, and he mashing. You understand me?
I always tell my niggas, you know, the most important thing for me is respect from a nigga that got respect. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of niggas in the streets that really don't have no input to offer me. When I say that, you know, if you don't know the business side of it, you know, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You know, I only can relate to real niggas. So for me to get that kind of, you know, props and respect from you, it's likewise. You feel me?
No doubt, man. You know, you got this. Well, I don't know. You got what's the latest video you got going, man? You got so much videos coming out. What's your latest
I shot
thing
two
you doing, man?
videos in one day.
See
what I tell I ain't just
videos
talking.
in one day.
The boy
that
working,
real
man.
deal.
Yeah, no cocaine, just weed.
That part. That part.
Drugs.
He said no uppers.
Sound like me, huh? Well, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, it was a good day. We dropped Thirsty, featuring my nigga Blaze. And
Shout out Blaze B, man.
I dropped Gang on My Shoulder, which is my new single that I'm currently smashing on niggas' heads, you feel me?
Okay. That's what you shot right there in front of the Rose Bowl, right?
Oh yeah, man. You know, I always tell niggas,
I gotta see this one.
If I don't do it, somebody from the Rose gonna do it.
Yeah, no doubt.
And if they do it, it's just the same as me.
On
doing
everything,
it,
like
you know
one made it, we all made it. That's our, you know, that's our whole little feel.
Exactly.
It's like it's a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? It's a
brotherhood.
camaraderie. Like one thing about Pasadena, you know what I'm saying? Like we all grew up together. You know what I'm saying? We all played T-ball, played in the sand. You know what I'm saying? Robinson Park. Victory, all the parks, you know what I'm saying?
Park,
you know what I'm saying?
yep.
You came up in Dina, man. You done went to school with the homies. You know they mama, you know they aunties.
Your
you know what I'm
daddy
saying?
know they aunties, all that.
Your
Yep.
mama done went to school with your homies, mamas, and all that. So
Yep.
it's a brotherhood. It's a camaraderie. So like the bro said, if one make it, we all made it. And you see how I get down. We gonna I'm gonna pull the homies up. You know what I'm saying? When I got my little situation.
You know, you got a lot of niggas that they get that fame and that status they looking for, and they abandon their roots. You feel me? They forget the struggle that they had to endure to get where they at. You know what I'm saying? I still fuck with my hood. I still in my city all the time. I still got love for my homies. You know what I'm saying? So
No doubt.
if I go, my niggas go. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you take the educated ones. You don't bring the cluckheads, but my niggas is going off top. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Same niggas we ride for, the same niggas we die for. You know what it is.
All the time, man. All the time.
Maybe about 5 years ago is when I noticed like some the young niggas starting to get it popping again in Pasadena.
Yeah.
And then now I'm seeing another wave.
Yeah.
Like what's with that way? Because I've been waiting for our city to really to do some things.
You know what it is? This is my personal opinion. I think niggas in Pasadena is finally putting their pride aside, kind of swallowing those old skeletons and those old past demons that niggas been holding on to. And
Man.
Niggas is more united than ever. You know, you see the homies really pushing each other. And for me, that's great. You know what I'm saying?
That's
'Cause
big.
That's what's up.
I support all my niggas. I got tons of young homies that I want to see prosper and be successful, but I always tell them that you got to swallow that bitterness and you got to be willing to big up the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than the hood. It's bigger than what we know. You know what I'm saying? Me being in this place right here, nothing is by chance. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens, you know,
For a reason.
by divine intervention. But you can still set up your steps. You know what I'm saying? So if we
That
all,
part.
if we all just work together, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it's gonna be beneficial for everybody. Make sure y'all tap in. Uno Match, Gravity, nigga. West Side shit, nigga. California coasting.
I'm from California, but it's Texas in my styrofoam. Tattoos on my skeleton, I'm thugging when I'm dead and gone. Fuck your favorite rapper, I'm the nigga they was asking for. Once I drop this shit, you ask yourself what you been rapping for. Rappers in my city, hold it down just like it's gravity. Real girl on my dick, she take me down, I call that gravity. If I pull the chopper, they get down just like it's gravity.
Yeah. That's my boy Uno Mash in the building.
I like that.
That's that gravity.
Got that Texas in my styrofoam.
She try to take me down. That's gravity. You understand me?
When that head go down to the back
Man,
seat, that's
thank
gravity.
you. Thank you.
Like that.
Thank you. When that cash app pop up,
Right, that's gravity.
that's gravity though. You understand me?
Straight out, nigga. Straight
Shout out to
out.
my boy Uno Mash, man. This Pasadena all day. You understand
That
me?
part, City of Roses, baby.
All the time, man.
Yes, sir.
Let the people know where they can find your music at, bro. On all your digital platforms.
Open your phone and put in Uno Mash, you're gonna find me.
Man,
That
pop
part
up like that fast,
I'm
huh?
everywhere you wanna be at. I'm on all digital sites, all streaming sites, YouTube, anywhere music is sold to stream. Uno Mash is available.
That's what's up. What you got coming up, bro? You got any shows, anything? We trying to pull up, check you out.
Actually, you know, to keep it G, all my shows is on hold because my album is past the deadline, so I
Right.
had to go back to the drawing board and do a lot of mixing and changing up some last minute shit. So what I'm currently focused on is getting this album out by
Okay.
the 5th of next month, man.
Oh,
It's-
July 5th?
yeah.
You got a week.
Okay, no
This
doubt.
is finna be a big project for me, you know what I'm saying? I've been telling niggas for the longest that I'm a beast with this shit. Niggas don't want to give me my credit, so
Take
I'm just
it.
gonna take my shit.
No
you know
doubt.
what I'm saying? It is
Yeah.
what it is.
No doubt.
A lot of my niggas got smoked recently. A lot of my niggas died behind gang violence. And I'm not gonna act like this shit ain't cracking, like this shit don't affect the niggas. So I just wanna send love to all the homies, families, to all the mamas that's mourning right now, to the Crips, to the Bloods, to every nigga that's suffering behind this gang shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's real talk.
It's gonna take some real niggas to bury the motherfucking hatchet that niggas been continuing for years, but it's gonna start with us, you know what I'm saying? I just wanna say I stand behind it, you know what I'm saying?
That's real. That's grown man talking
Everybody
though.
know I'm a blood nigga. I don't hide my gang ties. I never have, I never will, but what I will say, the beef between the Bloods and the Crips need to stop once and for all, you know what
Man,
I'm
y'all
saying?
hear it? This a real,
And I
real
stand
one talking
behind that
right
for
here.
sure.
It's a real one talking right here though.
Facts.
That's real talk.
Facts.
And some more of a show here, right here, y'all, 9 o'clock.
Right
to
here.
11 o'clock every Friday night. No filter. We gonna say what we want. We gonna play what we want. You understand me?
That part. Niggas always trying to silence the media outlets that be spitting the truth, but they get the bullshit outlets all the time.
All
you
the
know what
time,
I'm
man.
saying?
That's real talk. This real. This is for the culture right here. This for the street right here. Y'all support the home. Support
That
the
part.
home
Tap
team
in. Shout out to the
I see
Samora
you.
Show for showing a nigga love.
all the time, man. Right here
West
on
Side,
Dash
California.
Radio. Native Rhymes. We got Uno Mash in the building.
Yeah.
EJ the DJ. Sandy Pants.
Hey.
Go Priz. Really with the biz though, huh? And my boy Nuff said, yeah.
Yo, this little Mash on some more of a show. Make sure you tap in. West Coast shit. They keeping it real all the way live, baby. California.